If you are wondering whether to get an Oxy-Fuel torch outfit or a plasma cutter, or possibly even both for your shop, you are not alone. We're going to talk to you right now and answer 3 simple questions to help you make that decision. The first question being, what type of material are you going to be cutting? If all you're going to be cutting is carbon steel, then an Oxy-Fuel torch would be good for you. But if you're going to be cutting more than that, aluminum, brass, copper, stainless steel, you're going to want a plasma cutter. For instance, I've done a lot of cutting building an aluminum trailer. I have a steel lawn roller that I built, and I made some stainless steel drip pans for making maple syrup. Now with that in mind, my plasma cutter was a better option to use for cutting those materials. Another thing you're going to want to ask yourself is material thickness. What is your average thickness you'll be cutting? And even think about what your maximum thickness is. Reason being, with a plasma cutter, if it has a rating of say a 1/2 inch or 5/8 maximum capacity, when you're reaching that top end on the plasma cutter, you really need to slow your travel speed down to get a good clean cut. And those times there, it might make more sense to break out your Oxy-Fuel torch, save some time, and cut a little bit faster. I've had to do that before. On a trailer that I was working on, we had some 3/8 plate, and that was at the top end of my plasma cutter's capability, so I took the torch out for that. Other parts on that trailer though, I did use the plasma cutter. I had some 1/8 inch material up on the tongue, and we used it for that. Another thing you're going to want to think about is, do you want to do more than just cut? So that's all we really talked about so far was cutting, but do you want to heat? Do you want to braze? Or weld with the oxyacetylene torch also. You can't heat, weld, or braze with a plasma cutter. So I look at, I've done projects before where I've had all 3, and another project that I'm going to be completing here shortly is that we have on our farm here what's considered a drag that we pull behind our tractor. And on this drag there are some 8-inch spikes that are about 3/4 of an inch in diameter square. And a lot of those are bent from hitting rocks, what have you. And I'm going to use the heating tip on that Oxy-Fuel torch to heat those up, bend them back straight, and you cannot do that with a plasma cutter. So in that case, the Oxy-Fuel wins out. So you really got to ask yourself those 3 questions and figure out whether you want an Oxy-Fuel torch, plasma cutter, or both for your shop.